andito na lahat ng properties ng isang ellipse. Most specifically, ang kailangan nyo dito is the center of it all. Center, the foci, okay, and then the vertex, and the co-vertex. Okay, you also should know that this one is called the minor axis. That length is called the minor axis. And then this length is called the major axis. So the major axis shall consist now of 2a as the length from vertex to vertex, that is 2a. And then the minor axis, that one, is 2b. Let's now have in symbols ano yung mga length ng ating properties. So as you can see here, we have vertex 1, vertex 2, focus 1, focus 2, the center. This should be co-vertex 1 and co-vertex 2. So, saan nang galing ngayon si 2A? Okay? So, si 2A dyan is actually from the vertex. Let me just change the color. From the vertex up to the other vertex. So, that length is your 2A. Okay? And then, from the co-vertex up to the other co-vertex, that one now is your 2B. Right? And then, from the center up to the focus, that one now is your C. So, the focus up to the center is your C. Kaya, from focus to focus, gamit tayo ng ibang kulay. From focus to focus, this distance now is 2C. Right? You can see page 5 already of your module. You have the distances available to you. Diyan manggagaling yung ating equation. Ang ating equation ngayon is, if the center is at 0, 0, you have here x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. So, saan ang galing si b? Ayan na siya. But what if ang given ay c? So, b now can be solved by using a squared minus c squared. Right? Ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is a horizontal ellipse. Paano naman kapag vertical ang ellipse? Ito naman yung ating ellipse kapag vertical siya. Ang equation naman natin ay x squared over b squared. Oh, by the way, the center is at 0, 0 in this case. Plus y squared over a squared is equal to 1. Okay? Pag, for example, hindi given si b at ang given ay c, you can still solve b squared is equal to a squared minus c squared. Okay, so let's have now a summary of formula for the equation of an ellipse. I'll give you clues. Kapag horizontal yung ellipse natin, papansinin nyo na ang ating major axis ay located siya sa x-axis. Okay? That's why yung A natin, which is the location of the vertex up to the center, yung A, di ba? Okay? Is located now dito sa ating X. Kaya nasa baba siya ni X. Kapag vertical naman siya, ang ating major axis is located sa ating Y. Okay? And that is from the vertex to the center, that is your A, di ba? And nasa baba siya ni Y. So that would be your clue on what to use for the formula for the equation of an ellipse. Moving on to the other two formula for the equation of an ellipse. Kapag ang center naman niya ay located this time at HK. So, let's just say na ito yung ating, yan yung ating X and Y axis. So, ito ngayon yung center ng ating ellipse. The equation that we need here is parang yung sa may circle lang din, at saka dun sa parabola. Palitan lang natin yung x and y dito ng x minus h squared all over a squared plus minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1. So, ito din, kapag vertical naman yung ating ellipse, ganun din, x minus h squared all over b squared plus y minus k squared all over a squared is equal to 1. Let's have an example. Step 1 is to find the orientation of the ellipse. So, magagawa natin yon by sketching kung ano yung orientation niya. So, given dyan is foci na located sa positive 4 and another one na located sa positive 4, 0 at saka negative 4, 0. So, this one now is your focus 1 and then focus 2. Next, vertices daw is located at positive 6, 0 and negative 6, 0. So, located naman siya dito ngayon. You have there 6 and negative 6. Yan, that would be vertex 1 and vertex 2. So, as you can see there, we have here already an ellipse. Ayan. So, yan yung ellipse natin ngayon. And the orientation is, as you can see, it is horizontal. Next step, what is the distance from the center to the vertex? So that would be your A. So the distance is from the center to the vertex, that is 6 units. And then you have the center to the focus. Okay, that one is your C, which is equal to 4. And what you need sa isang equation is the B actually, diba? And you can solve for B by using the formula B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. B squared is equal to 36 minus 16. Then you have there 20. So, ang kailangan naman natin is yung B squared, so hindi na natin kailangang A square root yan. And since horizontal siya, at ang center natin ay nasa 0, 0, ang kailangan natin is nasaan ngayon si A kapag horizontal? Nandito siya sa baba ni X. So, andito si A squared, andyan si B squared. Substituting now, you have X squared over 36 plus Y squared over 20 is equal to 1. That's your answer. Okay, so let's have example number 3. Ang given this time is distance from the to focus is 8. Ang distance ng focus to focus is 2C. So you have there is equal to 8. Your C is equal to 4. Next, ang distance sum of the distances at any point on the ellipse from the focus is on the foci is 12, which means that your 2A is equal to 12. Your A now is equal to 6. Pwede na natin solve si B. B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. B squared is equal to 36 minus 16. And you have now 20 as your B squared. Next, alam nyo din that that one is a vertical ellipse. At ang kailangan natin kapag vertical ay vertical ellipse with center at the origin. Ang center natin ay nasa 0, 0. Tapos vertical. Yan. Ang kailangan natin equation pag vertical at 0, 0 ay x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Nasa baba ni y si a squared. Dahil vertical siya. So, you now have x squared all over 20 plus y squared over 36 is equal to 1. There's your answer. Try solving some examples also, finding the standard equation of each of the following ellipses, ellipse 1, 2, and 3. Tapos i-check nyo na rin yung sarili nyong sagot, di ba? Andito na yung sagot, available na. Nasa page 7 siya ng inyong module. Good luck! Let's move on to example number 4. So what is given here is ang focus daw natin. Yung isang focus is located at 3, 3. The other focus is located at negative 3, 3. And a vertex, let's name it vertex 1, is located at 4, 3. So let's plot these 3 given points. F1 is located at 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3. That one now is your F1. Another F is at negative 3. So negative 3. 3. That one is your F2. And then vertex 1 is located at 4, 3. So this one is your vertex 1. Which means then that our ellipse is right over here. Yan. Ang ellipse natin ay horizontal. Next question, asan ang center? Ang center natin is between the two foci. So, ito yung ating center. That one. So, where is it located? It is located at 0, 3. Okay? So, meron na tayong center. Alam na natin ang orientation. Alam na rin natin kung anong gagamitin na equation. Okay? So, equation muna tayo before natin balikan yung mga distances. Ang equation natin ay x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to 1. Saan nakalagay si a? Nasa baba siya ni x. So, andito si a squared. Sa baba ni x. So, what are now the distances? Ang a natin is from the center to the vertex. So that one is 4 units. A now is equal to 4 units. Your B is unknown. Your C is equal to, from the focus to the center, that one is 3 units. So ang ating B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. Ang B squared natin is equal to 16 minus 9. So, you have there 7 as your B squared. Substituting now, you have x minus 0 squared over 16 plus y minus 3 squared over 7 is equal to 1. And rewriting this one, kasi syempre 0 naman yung kasama niya, x squared na lang siya. Okay, that's it. Pansit. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Bye!